Hey there, Virgos. This is going to be your monthly love synergy reading for February 2017. And this is for Virgos who are Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay? If you're new to this channel and new to this video or reading, the Synergy Love reading, how I usually do this is I pull 4 tarot cards based upon the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, and water, which represent the love interest that you're dealing with for February 2017. But I'm going to do it differently. I'm still going to pull 4 cards. I'm going to use the Pentacles, the Swords, the Wands, and Cups, which represent the 4 elements of the partner that you're dealing with. So Earth and Pentacles obviously represents Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Swords represents air, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Fire represents, of course, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, fire signs. And then Cups represents water, which represents Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay, so I'm going to look for Pentacles, which represents your fellow earth sign. So this is the love interest synergy between you and earth sign. Love interest for February 2017. So what is Virgo's synergy between earth sign love interest February 2017? Four of Cups, 9 of Wands, the Moon, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm looking for swords. This is Virgo's synergy with air sign love interest for February 2017. Okay, Temperance, the King of Swords. Okay. I'm looking for Wands. This is synergy between Virgo and fire sign love interest for February. Okay, 2 of Wands. Then I'm looking for Cups cards for synergy between Virgo and water sign love interest for February 2017. Is the Page of Swords. The High Priestess. Scorpio is the Death card, so we're going to use that. Alright, and then I'm going to use the True Love reading cards as the clarifier. So I'm looking for Earth, Air, Fire, Water, clarification for Virgos. Inner peace, reparenting yourself, sexuality, and creativity. Alrighty. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, with the 7 of Pentacles and inner peace, this represents your synergy between an earth sign such as yourself, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So, right now, I feel like there's an energy of taking a step back or having patience with this person or this connection and taking time out for yourself. Okay, I feel like you put a lot of effort, a lot of work into this situation or this connection. And it's like, I've done too much or I put a lot of work in. I'm tired. It's time for me to just wait. It's time for me to focus on my own situation. You have a lot to think about, a lot to deal with. But right now, I feel like this is something that you've decided for yourself, that you feel like this is the best thing for you to do right now, is to find your own peace, because I feel like right now this connection may not be doing that. There's been a lot of work, a lot of effort put into the situation, and you're feeling guided to just take a step back and focus on your needs right now, your peace. And I feel like you're fine with this. You're fine with doing that. It could be if you're in a committed relationship, you're not that focused on the other person in a way where you're worried about your own well-being, or not necessarily worried, but you rather focus on yourself right now, your health, your creative projects, connecting with spirituality, meditating, your work. You know, it's just like you're finding enjoyment and peace within yourself is what I'm getting. Okay. So for those of you who are dealing with air signs, Libras, Geminis, Aquariuses, you have the King of Swords with reparenting yourself. So I feel like this king here, he looks very powerful, very on top of his game, very assertive, very powerful. It's like an authority figure here. I feel like you might have this person, you know, because swords represent communication as well and the intellect. This person could have been very harsh, very critical of you, of the relationship. You know, could have been a little bit controlling in nature. They like to be on top of things. They like to be the authority in some way. And this person, getting Libra, this person could be very, very direct with certain things, and you may not be used to that way of communicating. Also, you're very self-sufficient, so someone coming off as if they're telling you what to do can be very off-putting to you. It puts you at the place where you need to reparent yourself. So it's like this person may trigger, this month may be triggering some inner child issues for you to look at, drawing you back into yourself. Because it's like they may be saying things to you that remind you of, you know, past failures in childhood, or what you perceive to be failures, how you didn't live up to certain things that your parents wanted for you, your society or other relatives or peers want for you, or what you're supposed to be like, or what you should be doing at this age, or what you should have accomplished. This person kind of triggers those things. You know, I'm getting that they may not even be aware of this, but something about the way that they're communicating to you and how they're expressing their ideas, or whatever they're thinking of you, makes you feel like you need to withdraw and go within yourself. And it's needing to heal some type of inner child issues. Maybe something with your dynamic with your mother or your parents, grandmother. But you have to take time out to look at yourself, whether you're male or female. Take time out to look at these things that they're triggering up within you, that they're bringing up to the surface. Because I feel like this is helping you to gain a little more confidence, because you may be feeling like this person's way too dominant, where you see them on this throne as more powerful than you. In a sense, you feel like they know more than you. So you may be a little down on yourself. But the point really is they're helping you, or they're triggering these emotions in you to look at the situation deeper. When it comes to fire sign connections, you have the Two of Wands with the sexuality card. This connection could go either way. With this person, I'm getting that there is some sexual attraction or sexual energy. Getting that there's two different people involved, Virgo. If you're in a relationship, this fire sign could be tempting you on a sexual level. You're having to make a decision about this, because for some reason you're contemplating about ending this relationship with this fire sign, or ending a relationship with someone else that you are with. And you're having to confront, what do I do? It's like two different choices or two different paths to take. There's a lot of passion with this person, a drawingness towards this person. For some of you, you're trying to decide whether it's just a sexual relationship or there is something more to it. If there's something deeper to this, or it's just solely just based off of sex or looks or something like that. wanting to know if you can get more out of this person or this situation. Because this person makes you feel alive, you feel more confident, which is why I feel some of you are cheating or thinking about cheating on a lover, because this person makes you feel something and maybe you and your partner are not at a good place right now. So it's like you're looking towards this person to fill you up in some way, which may not, it's not a good thing, it's not a good thing, but you're trying to figure out what to do here. I feel like there's a decision or a choice or two different paths that you're looking at. Okay. With water signs this month, Virgo, you have the Death card, which represents Scorpio. You have creativity. Getting that you've dealt with a dark period with this relationship. You and this, for a majority of you, because I pulled this Scorpio card, are dealing with Scorpios, obviously, but there's a period of this relationship that has surpassed a dark period. It could have been the dark night of the soul, so dealing with a lot of trying times together or just within yourself within this relationship. Now you're looking towards this brighter future with the creativity card, looking forward to what you can create with or without this person. It depends on how you're coming out of this, because some of you are having to dead the relationship and move towards a brighter future. You're starting to look at the world differently with a more optimistic approach after coming out of the dark. You feel victorious that you've overcome those adversities within this relationship or within yourself in the relationship. And now you're ready to create a better partnership with someone else, or you and your partner are coming out of a dark period together and you're stepping back and looking at what it is that you can create. You have a more positive outlook on the connection and what's possible with this person. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card as advice for you, Virgo, for the month of February 2017. What is the advice for Virgos for February 2017? I saw something different, but this is the card that I saw. Okay. I feel like this message is going to help you guys a little bit, because it says stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like this is a little bit of a trying energy for a lot of you in different ways. You're handling this earth sign situation well. The other ones may be a little bit difficult. Even the last one, you're doing better. You're coming out of a dark period, or you will be soon with the water sign. But they're saying positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I'm getting more so that positive thinking and faith is going to bring you a long way when it comes to love. And more, sorry, I'll try to say like two different things at one time. Most importantly, the love that you have for yourself is the most important love, okay? More than anyone else. So have faith with yourself. And even if it's a little hard to have faith in yourself, because some of you may be beating yourself up about these situations, have faith and trust in your guides, in the higher power, that they're working for you, that all of this is in your highest good. Even if you can't see that right now, I feel more so with the water signs that you see that this was for your highest good, because this is divinely orchestrated. As a major arcana, you know that this was something that you've had to endure, and you see it better, or you will see it more positively, even here with the earth sign. So stay optimistic. Don't beat yourself up. Don't look at this period as a forever process. This is something that is a seasonal process. It's going to pass. Okay? Whether it passes this month, soon, whenever. Know that things don't always last forever. The wheel always churns around. It always changes. We have to go with the flow with these processes, and we have to look at them from the place of the divine, that everything, whether we perceive it good or bad, has a purpose for our highest good. Okay? All right, Virgo, that was your reading. I do hope that you found this beneficial and helpful to you. I sent you guys lots of love, lots of light as always. Peace.